Good morning, students. Myself, Mrs. Karuna Devi, the teacher of JDC Vidco English Medium High School from Nasik Road, welcomes you in the e-learning program of Kokla Education Society for the year 2020-21. Students, once again, I am here for the 8th standard mathematics of State Board for English Medium students. Friends, in our last lecture, we have already finished our unit number 16, that was surface area and volume. But here is time to learn the last unit from the syllabus, that is unit number 17, circle, where we are going to learn about chord and arc. So students, let's start our last unit, which is given on page number 114. The unit is circle, where we are going to learn about the chord and arc. Now students, before going ahead, let's recall what we have learned in our last standard. Here, suppose this is one of the figure of circle. Let's aware with each concept one by one. What is meant by circle? A circle is a set of points equidistant from a fixed point in a plane, and that fixed point is called the center of the circle. So here in this circle, O is nothing but the center of the circle. Next is radius. The fixed distance from the center to any point of the circle is called as the radius of the circle. So here in the figure, segment OC, segment OA as well as segment OB are the radius of the circle. Now students, the next concept is a chord. A chord is a segment which joins any two points on the circle. So from this figure, point X and Y are the joining to each other by one segment. So this is nothing but the chord of the circle. Students, please keep in mind the chord is not passing from the center of the circle. So here AB is not the chord, but XY is the chord. Now students, our next concept is diameter. A diameter is a chord which passes through the center. So here from the figure, segment AB is passing from the center of the circle, that is O. That's why segment AB is the diameter. Now students, let's move towards the last most important concept, that is arc. Students, an arc is the part of the circle which is lying over the circle only, not inside, not outside. So here that yellow color dotted line, it means the arc of the circle. The measures of an arc is equal to the measures of its corresponding central angle. Suppose for example in the figure, arc CB measurement is equal to the angle COB. Got it, students? Therefore, the examples of the arcs are arc ACB, arc CBY, as well as arc BYX. Like that way we can create many more arcs. Similarly, our next topic is type of arcs. The first one type is minor arc. It means the arc which is smaller in size. Second type is major arc, which is larger in size. And the third one type is semicircular arc, where the half of the circle is covered in this arc. Now let's see the examples of each one. Here arc XYB is the minor one, arc ACY is the major one, and arc ACB or arc AXB is the semicircular arc. Now students, let's see few more important concepts. The measures of circle is always 360 degree. The measures of a semicircle, which is just half of the circle, that is 180 degree. The measure of minor arc is always less than 180 degree, and the measures of major arc, that is always more than 180 degree. Is that clear, everybody? Now students, let's move towards the properties of a chord of a circle. Let's see the first one. Here in this figure, O is the center of the circle and segment AB is a chord, and segment OM, which starts from the center of the circle. So segment OM perpendicular to chord AB. Therefore, the length of AM is equal to length of MB. It means both are having similar measurement, which is just half of the length AB, which means that the perpendicular is going to bisect the chord AB at the midpoint M. That's why the length of AM is equal to length of MB, which is half of AB. So therefore our property is the perpendicular drawn from the center of a circle to its chord bisect the chord. Got it, students? Draw the figure, write the important information as well as the property. Now students, let's see the second important property. Here in this figure, O is the center of the circle, segment AB is the chord and M is the midpoint of the chord AB. Then segment OM is perpendicular to the chord AB. That's why the measurement of angle OMA is equal to measurement angle OMB. Both are having similar measurement, that is 90 degree. Got it, students? Therefore, our property is the segment joining the center of the circle and midpoint of its chord is perpendicular to the chord. So this is the second important property of the chord. So you have to write again this property in your classwork notebook and learn it by heart. Now students, let's see the practice set number 17.1, which is given on page number 116. Let's see the question number 1. In a circle with the center P, chord AB is drawn of length of 13 cm. Segment PQ is perpendicular to chord AB. Then we have to find out the length of QB. Let's see the answer. Here at first we have to write what is given into the question, that is length of AB is equal to 13 cm and segment PQ is perpendicular to chord AB, which is already given into the question. Now students, here they ask us to find out the length of QB. If you will remember the properties, then among the two properties, the first one property is applicable for this case. With the help of that, we can able to find out the length of QB. So let's write the property. The perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to its chord that bisects the chord. Therefore, the length of QB is equal to 1/2 length of AB. It means the chord. Let's put the values inside that. Therefore, length of QB is equal to 1/2 multiply with 13, because AB is, it means chord is 13 cm. If we will do the calculation, then we got the answer. Length of QB is equal to 6.5 cm. Let's write the answer in words, that is length of QB is equal to 6.5 cm. If you want, you can take out a screenshot and write the answer systematically in your classwork notebook. Now students, let's see the question number 2. Radius of circle with the center O is 25 cm. Find the distance of a chord from the center if length of the chord is 48 cm. If you look towards the diagram, then we can easily clear that O is the center and the distance of OD is 25 cm. The chord CD is given, which is having the distance that is 48 cm. So let's see the answer. In the answer, at first we have to write what is given into the question, that is length of OD is 25 cm, length of CD is 48 cm, that is already given, as well as the segment OP is perpendicular to chord CD, that we have to write at first. Now students, if you will look carefully, then you can come to know that again here the first property of chord is applicable. So let's write the property. The perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord that bisects the chord. So by using this property, we can easily find out the value of PD. Therefore, the length of PD is equal to 1/2 into length of CD. As we know, the CD is 48 cm. So let's put the value into the above statement. Therefore, length of PD is equal to 1/2 into 48. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 2 4s are 8. So our PD is 24 cm. Now students, if we look towards the right angle triangle which is given into the figure, that is triangle OPD, in that we can easily use the Pythagoras theorem to find out the value of OP. So let's write it. In a right angle triangle OPD, by a Pythagoras theorem, length of OD, it means hypotenuse square, is equal to length of OP square plus length of PD square. As we know, the hypotenuse is 25 centimeters, so let's write it. 25 squares is equal to length of OP square that we don't know plus 24 square. The square of 25 is 625 is equal to length of OP square plus length of 24, that is 576. Let's do the calculation and send the 576 to the opposite side by subtracting it from the 625. Therefore, the length of OP square is equal to 49. As the 49 is the square of 7, so we can do the square root at both the sides. Therefore, the length of OP is equal to 7 centimeter. Let's write the answer in word. The distance of the chord from the center is 7 centimeter. Let's take the screenshot and write the answer in your notebook. Now students, let's move towards the next question. Question number 3. O is the center of the circle. Find the length of the radius if the chord of length 24 cm is at a distance of 9 cm from the center of the circle. Here, according to the given information, again we have to use the first property of the chord, and on the basis of that we can easily find out the length of AP. Once we got the length of AP, then we can easily take out the length of OA by the Pythagoras theorem into the right angle triangle. So here, due to the short of time, I am directly giving you the answers. Take out the screenshot and write it properly in your notebook. It's very easy sum. You can definitely able to do that. Now students, let's move towards our question number 4. C is the center of the circle whose radius is 10 cm. Find the distance of the chord from the center if the length of the chord is 12 cm. Students, here they have not given us the diagram, but we can prepare it. Suppose this is our diagram whose center is C only and AB is the chord. So the length of the chord is 12 cm and distance of the radius is 10 cm, and we have to find the CM, which is the distance from center towards the chord. Now students, here at first we have to write, let the AB be the chord and the segment CM, which is perpendicular towards the chord AB, as shown in the figure, that we have to write first. After that, now if you will look carefully, then we can come to know that the property of chord is applicable here. So we have to write a property, and on the basis of that we can able to find out the length of AM. So AM is equal to 1/2 into length of AB, which is our, according to the property, that property we have to write into the bracket, which is the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Now students, let's put the values there. The AM is equal to 1/2 into 12, which is our chord AB. So 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. Therefore, the length of AM is equal to 6 centimeter. Now students, let's look inside the right angle triangle. So in the right angle triangle CMA, we can use the Pythagoras theorem to find out the value of CM. Therefore, the hypotenuse square, it means length of CA square is equal to length of CM square plus length of AM square. Let's put the value. CA's value is 10, therefore 10 square is equal to length of CM square plus 6 square. Now let's do the square. Square of 10 is 100 and the square of 6 is 36. Now let's put the 36 on the opposite side by subtracting it from the 100. Therefore, length of CM square is equal to 100 minus 36. The answer will be 64. As the 64 is the square of 8, therefore we can do the square root at the both side. Therefore, the length of CM is equal to 8 centimeter. Let's write the answer into the words. It is distance of the chord from the center is 8 cm. So students, here like this way the answer of question number 4 is over. You can take out the screenshot and write the answer very systematically in your classwork notebook. So students, like this way our practice set number 17.1 is over. Don't forget to update your notebook. Now students, here is time to note down your homework, that is to complete the practice set number 17.1 in your classwork notebook. Students, I will come again with our next video for the last section of this unit, as well as we are going to complete our syllabus in our next video. Children, till then, take care of yourself. Thank you.